Shalom guys, hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. It's very intense. We look at all kinds of stuff on this channel. We don't hold back, so you will hear information that comes across that could be disturbing to you. But it's always for uprightness sake. I'm not churchy or religious, but I am for Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, who is my Yeshua and my prophecy, and I love him very much. So you will get the word is found here on this channel, which is the living language in scripture. It's actually found in the tarot, so we teach it here. So you will hear definitions of the cards that maybe you've never heard before. Maybe you have, I don't know. But I just don't put the spirit in a box because we never could, people, and we know we can't. Some people try, and that's called religion. And when you're free indeed. And so... But welcome. If you do stay, you'll just learn me as we go. I feel the energy, and I just get back out of the way and let Jehovah just speak here, because he does it so profoundly. We had some real profound stuff going on. And actually, guys, those of you who are watching a couple of those videos that I did last night, I just watched a video this morning, because I don't watch the news or anything like that, but apparently there's been a huge situation that has taken place in Washington with the, relief checks and stuff like that. So that's huge, because after I did one of those readings last night, I did another video off my other cell phone, and we had the word Congress come out, and it was huge. And so what is amazing to me is that when I was doing those back-to-back readings last night, we kept having all those people show up. And so we got people in the White House that was doing some stuff, or in Congress that was getting something passed for relief and things like that. So it's really huge. People, if you go back and watch all those videos and just sit with what Jehovah also had us look at in scripture, there's no reason for people to be afraid or anything like that, because Jehovah tells us where we're at in history. He's going to protect his people, regardless if we're talking about a beast or not, and people that are marked up with the beast. It's their time to get judged right now. Those people who have never been written in the book from the beginning of the foundation of the world, like it's stated in the book of Revelation, those are the people that will worship that beast. You and I prove who we are by worshiping the great Elohim of the universe, of love and truth and kindness. And it's just profound to me, people, how Jehovah will speak on this channel. And you and I don't have to walk in fear, because he is forever with us. And this prophecy is going to take place with or without our approval. And so people better, people will get on the side that they belong, because like the scripture just stated, like I just said in that portion, those who were never written in the book will worship the beast. That's exactly what it says. And so if you are of the great one, you will worship the great one, Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. The earth is Jehovah's, and the fullness thereof, they that dwell therein. And if you don't say, come on up in here, Jehovah, I lift up my gates towards you, then again, you and I just prove who we are and who we're not. So don't care what the tribulation may be in the world, and whatever happens to us, if we live or if we die, we live and we die to our King of glory. And we won't be moved by some person that comes along or says bow to this idol or whatever it is. You won't do it. If you belong to the Most High, you will stay belonging to the Most High. He will protect you and I. So for whatever our purpose is in the earth, that's what it shall be. So anyway, it was just very profound to me. All those people that kept coming out, and there was something huge going on in Washington, and and the literal word Congress came out. It was huge. So anyway, let's see what's going to come out today. If I have some flighty moments, people, my brain is really heavy. I'm still having my coffee, so you'll understand. Let me have a little sip here. Jehovah, I love you so very much, and I appreciate you. And this is the day that you have made. And we will rejoice and be glad in it. And we just call our walls salvation, or Yeshua, and our gates praise, Sha'ar. Come on in here. We command for the north, the south, the east, and the west gates of our cities and the ancient gates to be open for the King of Glory to come in and to stay open, that you may rule and reign over your people, in which you do. And we just give you praise, glory, and honor today. We just thank you. So we have people in their head. Well, people are in their head. We also have incarceration energy going on here. People wrapped up in things, words, things that haven't even been talked about as well since the sword's down. This is depression. This is people really thinking that we've been seeing so much air come out lately. Well, in the last couple of days we've had back-to-back energies that come out talking about chains of thoughts, sweeping thoughts, meditation and things like that, but with murmuring with it and stuff like that. So Jehovah's, I guess, judging the people that are confused. We have overindulging energy here with the 9 of Cups that's jumping out here. Narcissistic energy is here then with that. Or you're seeing two sides. Some people are getting their wish fulfillment. Some people are in their freaking mind. Again, there are only two types of people in the earth. There's only 2 paths. One's the truth and one's a lie. One's life and one's destruction. What else you want to bring out here today, Jehovah? So third parties, or people being at a crossroad. Which way do I go? People gathering together in unity to collaborate as well. Show me the 8 of Swords, please, Jehovah. What do you want to bring out about this? I inquire at your hand and your hand alone. I thank you for the spirit of truth and the spirit of wisdom. And those people who are just in their mind that need a relief, then help them get out. So again, we're getting justice really was coming out real heavy last night. People in their minds are getting those pictures again. People's eyes, or the forehead areas here. It is. This is nostalgia. I'll just put it here. We got a lot of watery type energy. And then we're getting the Magician again coming out here. This is people who leads, somebody who leads clans, right? Like we know in the Hebrew. Again, AKA comes out here. The letter K and the letter A is here. Your name could be K. We also know that the word K can also, the phonics of that can relate us back to burn energy. We got physicians out here. We got the law. So the law and incarceration is also here. Children are really here, or a blast from your past, or somebody from high school often comes out on this channel. Somebody just been in their mind, This is a in your mind card. I'm just in nostalgia about something, but this also a forgiveness as well, or something coming back around. Soulmates are here, and soulmates are trying to get up to communicate something. Then they'll get up and communicate and prove who they are and who they're not. Because of things that have taken place. Some people are in their mind because some people were blackmailed in some situations to not speak. And it's really put people in their head. And they really are upright. But for whatever reason that they were constrained, that energy is here. But some people are trying to collaborate how to come and speak to heal something, because that would be positive if this is in the positive for communication. There's guiltiness here. Well, people are guilty. People are guilty of some things. Let's just take from this. Let me take a rune. Jehovah, you pick. This is a manipulator bad. Or some third party came in and manipulated things. Somebody's in need of a forgiveness for a wish fulfillment. So we have the letter R that's here. This is the Ra'ito. We also have somebody up in the public eye with this, as we know in the Hebrew, for the clans and stuff like that. And so, like I always say, the radio, it sounds like that. If you are new, I take phonics. Again, I don't put the spirit in a box. So there are some things that just come out in definition for me because of what they sound like as well. And if it's relating to something out here, it's here. This goes back to enthusiasm about things, and there's a movement because this is a travel rune. Okay, and something happened in the past where somebody traveled somewhere and there's somebody's in their mind because of the truth and they need to balance something out, then they do. This goes back to help. And like I said, I didn't know all that stuff was going on, you know, in Washington, but apparently there's help and there's removal of things. This is regression and separation for those who blame errors on others. Well, somebody guilty for some stuff. They are. We have the Wanzhou coming out here, which is the W or the V. We have been getting that in the Hebrew come out quite often. Okay, West Virginia type stuff as well. Or somebody who's a heavy drinker, the VW, right? But this also is satisfaction rune and union and faithfulness. Complexity energy is here, and the sun right now, as we know, is there. This is helping your work and career opportunities, and wishes are granted and things like that, and dangers being avoided even after touching the bottom. And so, and then it also looks like the letter P is here. And so with it being the W or the V, we have, and it looks like the P, we have a POW or a POW. Or a paw. That could be like a parental grandpa or a dad or an animal's paw. We got pave, like a road being paved, a highway made just like that, because this is a satisfaction. We got a satisfaction card here as well. So it's coming out twice with the rune and with the tarot. Let me take some words here. You'll help my brain to kick in, please. This is big time strategizing. So we got big time strategizing here for communication with maybe even just 3 siblings or just 3 family members, or because let's go back to somebody who's got a large family. Then that's here for some of you all. That's family. Your parents are here. Your siblings are here. Your friends are here from the past. There's a rebound after touching really bad, nasty stuff and hitting rock bottom. Yes, there's delight and favor and pleasure because we got forgiveness here. We got satisfaction here for those who are in the upright and prove who you and I are. A phone call. Yes. Again, communication. That phone call came out. It came out in that reading that I was doing where Congress came out. I wasn't able to upload that reading, but it came out. This is mingling in liquor and wine. Again, we've got the VW out here. Something happened with overindulging energy. And maybe even law got caught up in something with somebody from your past. And now there's some type of communication and some type of pleasure and delight and favor going to come out of something that even if somebody's guilty, there's a forgiveness here. So whatever this is, Jehovah, just keep speaking. Somebody's got a thumbs up to something. Somebody who's involved in your situation has been missing teeth. That can just be energetically wisdom. Obviously, some happen. Or somebody literally is missing teeth. It's very prevalent, okay? Or this is a dentist or something like that. It says something happened on a fishing trip. This came out last night, or excuse me, with the fire and water reading that I did with those elements. The magician has all 4 elements, and we have it all in our chart anyway. There's a tribute energy here. Yes, there is. Money is coming to you. Yes, because that's exactly what's just taken place with our leadership. So, this is going back to, now last night I kept getting energies, and we had the rune came out that represented the horse, and one of those readings I pointed out 3 horses, and this is going back to a saddle. So that's interesting. So binding something up on a saddle for binding things. But we also have a governor type of energy here for healing. Oh my gosh, I need more coffee. Yo, but give me about 3 more, please. You just speak on. There's fortune here, yes. And you're safe. If you're in the upright, you are safe. Those people who killed by the sword, we're going to die by the sword. Those people who led people into captivity, they now go into captivity because Jehovah's word's not going to return to him void. All right, so again, you and I prove who we are by what we do. You got people you need to return to and do something in an upright fashion for forgiveness. You prove if your name is written down in the book from the foundation of the world, or not, or you're part of the beast system. Somebody says, or Jehovah saying, you're widely known in a good way and very well respected. So we're dealing with somebody who's in the public eye, and we're dealing with also people who have been fake preachers, have been involved in some stuff. Okay, well, this is spiritual leaders. Spiritual leaders. Your family wants healing with you. Yes, it's right here. I'll just quit because Jehovah just keeping his word true to this message as he always does. What are you going to do? We do have the whip here as well. It came out last night in the Lenormand with the little hussy sitting there. So with the W and the P, that's a whip. And we also have a rope. If we just want to take these for the R and the P, that's a rope. And somebody was poor, but now we got fortune out here. I love Jehovah because he's so magnificent to me. Look, people, you got something to speak about, to be made right with somebody in your family. Jehovah says to call them and do it today. The wicked are now going away. They don't have no chance. They can't do anything to you. Those people who thought that they were going to blackmail you and you still have your soul and you can hear it today, you will get up and do the right thing, and you will not delay. You won't. You will tell the nasty beasts, that those people who are guilty, go straight to hell because that's where you're going. You were never any of the great divines anyway. Your fate's already coming, and it's here today. Do the right thing. Prove who you are today, because today is the day of salvation. Shalom.